We begin this segment of darshan with meditation. In meditation, we have the opportunity to tune in to the center of being collectively. We have the opportunity to co-create a field that can support everyone, including our world. That's the opportunity of this moment. Meditation is an important discipline on the spiritual path. Daily, it supports well-being. Even if one lives in transcendental consciousness, well-being is essential when on the physical plane, and that includes all of the bodies. Hence, in a world like this, a challenging world of energies, meditation is an extremely important practice every day. To begin your day, to survive throughout the day, and to end your day with preparing this body for a good rest. You need meditative consciousness, meditative practice, meditative routines. Continue to center in that source being where you can observe. It's important that you observe the entirety of being. Of course, it will only be optimal depending on how much consciousness you have. But always strive for more, to be more conscious, to be more aware, to be more aware of every level of being. So it requires surrendering the thoughts, identities, mental identities. It means detaching from thoughts, detaching from emotions, just detaching calmly, just letting go. It's the same way we let go when we need a good sleep. We just let go of everything else and just withdraw into deep sleep. It's the same, just consciously now. But there are thoughts that can support us. There are emotions that can support us. There are practices that can support us. So that mental desire to relax and center into light, it's a good thought process. We don't get caught in it with impatience. We learn to work in harmony with the divine. Just let go. Just allow yourself to let go without mentally holding the body. In anxiety or impatience or needless stress. Let your mind hold a peaceful, calm, and loving space as you open your heart. And this is good for the well-being of the body, and it helps you to thrive in the consciousness, to grow. It is what we call the sattvic impulse. Living in the light. And don't forget the breath. The breath is an energy, movement, subtle energy, prana apana, at a subtle level. At the gross level, it is the air coming into the lungs. Do it in such a relaxed, uncomfortable way that you can begin to connect with the prana and apana. And that happens when you feel effortless flow of the breath without emotional obstruction, mental obstruction, or physical distress. And it's easy to breathe out first. Breathe out completely. That's distressing. Letting go. And then the pause is really the waiting in the prana to turn into apana. So there's this effortless pausing until the prana needs to come in with the in-breath. Then you're really getting into the rhythm that can help you to enter the soul consciousness. What that prana apana rhythm does, it pacifies the senses and it calms the mind. And you need a third eye focus because that's where the manas chakra is. There's the externalized third eye that allows you to work with the different levels, the different chakras along the spinal column. And that's where the secret of the breath lies. In the pranayama, in the prana-apana function. And that's what you can catch from this space if you just relax, settle down, and allow your consciousness to expand. No anxiety, no impatience. Let the divine Shakti guide. And for those of you who feel comfortable in putting in a mantra in there, like Soham, Om Guru, Om, Om Namah Shivaya. Allahu. Peace, love. The goal is centering deeper and deeper in witnessing. Now, since you're meditating in a physical body, give attention to its vitality. And you can do something about the vitality. If the core is not vital, you can do more belly breathing focus. If the emotions are stressful in any way, you can do chest breathing, centering. If the mind is more distracted, go right onto the root and breathe from the root, up to the belly, to the heart, into the throat, back of the neck, focus, and the third eye. And by balancing all the levels, you'll find that the mind will start to be more pacified. Keeping a third eye focus. I can only point the way. The Kundalini has to guide you from deep inside. Means that you need to work with your own energy field in your own way. Stay with the prana apana flow. When you can get that right, meditation becomes ecstatic. Pranapana in the gut, pranapana in the heart, pranapana in the throat, medulla and third eye. And meditation becomes amazing. If you're held up anywhere, it means that the energy wants you to stay there and work. Don't think that you are too low, because low is also high. Kundalini is in fullness at the base and at every center. Now, with the same ease of flow, using pranapana, bring in more oxygen into your body. Using ujjayi, with the same flow, meditative flow. Push the breath out first, as much as you can, and then pull. More oxygen. Effortless breathing. The goal is to observe how the body becomes revitalized in that meditative awareness as you increase the oxygen. And with the same belly breathing, chest breathing, clavicular breathing, until your brain feels clearer, which means you're more conscious of the world around you. And there is more energy in a mental field connected with the world around you. Whatever you do, gentle force, let it happen naturally. Yeah. And observe the process. I begin that from the moment I wake up after just relaxing the body. I don't just jump into the pranayama as I wake up. I sit on the bed and then I gradually do it until I can feel the body is more awake. And then I keep the awareness throughout the morning. Taking in more prana like this, sniffing the prana when I need to, using Bhastrika. All these processes are extremely nice when you learn how to work with them, with the Kundalini. Okay, so hopefully much better condition. From just holding my hands, I can feel more gross energy in the field, and that's nice to feel. I can feel more balance in the body, but my gross body feels wonderful. I can pick up the energies of my palms, and I wrap my hand like this. And if I hold my fingertips, I can feel the extremities. So that will take me right onto the root and to the flesh part of the body. If I go to the palm, then I start picking up all the chakra energies. When I go just to the fingers like this, I pick up the gross energy of the physical, not the chakra energies. The more etheric energy that's connected to the body's vitality. This puts no stress on the body, no stress on the heart, no stress on the body. This is just sniffing the prana throughout the body. So here's where we'll close the meditation segment with the Om sound. Breathing out through the mouth and in through the nose. Shh. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. And now the reason why I do that, the breathing at the end, is because when I look at my watch also gave me the volumetric, the oxygen saturation in the blood. So I see it goes down, it goes on to about 92, and I realize that I'm not breathing enough oxygen. And but though I'm breathing the prana and my inner being is totally good, it's not enough for my brain. And then I open up the breathing like this, and then the oxygen saturation just starts to increase, and then it'll go up to 100%. But this is what is required when you go into meditation and you do shallow breathing. The body needs oxygen. So I've become so much conscious of that that I end my meditation with this, so I can be more vital to the world. The body needs oxygen. I don't want to deprive it just staying in meditation all day, shallow breathing.